Hey guys, it's Jason here at Normal Soul, and we're bringing back Throwback Thursday now that we've settled into our new location, and very appropriate because it is hot and humid here in Manchester, which is a real change from our usual damp, miserable weather, but it is hot. So today I bring you the STX Heat. So the Heat is unbelievably, it's 20 years old, the Heat. Came out in 2004. Designed for the indoor market. First thing you notice about this is A, it's really, really narrow, and B, it's got a really, really flat scoop. If you think about scoops on sticks nowadays, you know, it's just got such a flat scoop on it. Designed for the indoor markets, for boxing indoor lacrosse, and the theory was that having a flat scoop like this would help you perform on the turf and on concrete on a ground ball. There was another very, very similar head, came out from STX, which was the Power Play. Haven't got a Power Play to show you, unfortunately. It's something I'm looking to add to my collection. So if you've got a Power Play, I want to hear from you. But the Heat was, we could actually use it in field for a short period of time. So I used one of these when I first started playing attack. I used to play defence many moons ago. So I transitioned into attack. And I like a super pinch head like this. And it was actually quite popular with some face-off guys as well, because it was so tight a face shape. You know, you imagine getting over the ball with such a narrow-looking stick. And, you know, pretty tough head. One of my teammates, Mike Jordan, faced very, very successfully with this. And I think this one actually came from Mike Jordan. Yeah, it was a very, very popular head for a very short period of time. Just going to tell you what STX said about the Heat at the time it came out. So, designed to help you perform on turf or concrete, rugged and durable enough to meet the demands of the indoor game. Heat features an ultra-stiff sidewall construction and a flat scoop with rounded corners, tested and proven to be the best for scooping up indoor ground balls. Ultimate dimensions and shape specifically designed for the indoor play. Narrow shape provides optimum control and ball retention whilst playing in the confined area of box lacrosse. Channeled pocket creates consistently accurate passes and shots. Pinpoint accuracy for the smaller goals in indoor lacrosse. Medium offset allows the control of a full offset with a quick release of a straight stick. So, you know, it's kind of weird looking at a box stick like these days because, you know, it's been a long time since you've been able to pinch a stick, and you know, when you look at it, you think, God, it is really narrow. You know, how did we catch with that at the time? Think about the way that stringing has, you know, evolved in, you know, over the last decade, but certainly in the last sort of five to 8 years, maybe I'd say. There is so many different ways to string sticks now that, you know, having a wider head. It doesn't really matter because there's so much you can do in order to get, you know, a narrower pocket, if you like, to get that ball retention and to create, you know, a real nice channel. So you don't really need to pinch your head like this. You know, you've got a wider catching area, but you can still have like a narrow pocket. So, you know, looking at a head like this now, you think, well, God, what are we thinking? But definitely one of the most, one of the more narrow heads that ever hit the market. And like I said, you know, specifically designed for box lacrosse. Yeah, I remember when we did play with these back in the day, you know, that unfortunately this and the Power Play used to crack down the centre there. So, you know, there's not a huge number of them out there. And, you know, this is a survivor from 20 years ago. But, like I said, you know, interesting looking head. And if you do have a Power Play, hit me up. I'd love to hear from you and add one to my collection. So, STX Heat.